Chanukah Sameach to everyone. Just wanted to share a thought on Chanukah. How are we taking the festival of Chanukah and make it change us? Meaning, how are we going to use the message, the lightning of the menorah, that whole holiday? How is this going to change me? How am I going to change? And I think one of the way that we can use it to change is really learning the power of Hoda'ah, meaning the power of being thankful and grateful, because we might underestimate its true power. The festival of Chanukah is being able to see the miracle, bring the joy of understanding that God is part of my life. And therefore, the more I'm grateful for everything, the more I pay attention to all the minute details of how things are running in my life, the more and appreciating it and observing it, the more I observe God's hand and the more I become aware of Him, and the more God is gonna show that He's here in my life, and the more I'm gonna be able to see miracles happen for me. It is not necessarily natural to just be grateful and thankful for things. When we're born, our human nature, our body just want to take, our physical nature is to take for myself what I need. Just like an animal, it takes what it needs. And the soul, which transcends, wants to give on the opposite. And the idea is that we want to connect to our soul, to our candle, to our light, and use the body to go in that direction and to transcend its nature to just take. So therefore, the more I'm thankful, the more I'm grateful, the more I want to be able to praise God for everything that He does and all the good I have in my life. So this brings the true joy. Now, interestingly, simcha, or sameach, being happy, sameach, if you take the root of the word, it's composed of sham and the letter ches. So sham means there, and the letter ches is the numerical value of 8. So what is the true meaning of being happy is when there you're able to see 8. There's 8. That means that I'm able to look at something and see that there is something spiritual in it. There's something beyond it. There is the hand of God. There is spirituality behind it. There's a system. There's a plan. And therefore, that's the true thing. And when you realize that everything has a purpose, when they realize that everything is planned, then you're able to really transcend the difficulties of life, the hardship we go through in our lives, because it's not easy for the body to change. It's not easy to live in a physical world that's constantly about materiality. And by having that attitude, we are able to really get into the Chanukah miracle. We are a candle. The being is a candle, and we are a menorah. Just imagine when you lift up your hands like that, you're like the branch of the menorah, on the right, on the left, and you the middle is the middle branch, and basically you're praising to God. You're sending light into the world by being aware of everything that Hashem does. And that's what they saw on Chanukah. They realized that Hashem is with them, is part of them, and therefore, when you know God is with you, you can transcend everything. But the first step, the real change, if you want to become a Chanukah miracle, experience a Chanukah miracle all your life, then you have to be constantly aware of the good, constantly looking where the good are in things, in events, in people, and this way it will protect you from the negativity. Like my Rebbe always says, how do we protect ourselves from Ain Hara, from the evil influence of people, the way people look negatively, for negativity. You need to have an Ein Tov. That's the true defense mechanism, to be positive, to look with the right intention, with positivity and with love, and that will create a shield, that create you a Hanukkah miracle that transcends the evil forces that are bound to nature, and this way you connect to the number 8. So remember, Sameach, Simcha, Sameach, the root is Shamches, there is number 8, and that's why it connects to the same letters as Moshiach, and the same letters as being anointed. David HaMelech wrote Tehillim. David HaMelech was able to see the good in everything. That's why he was able to make a song for absolutely every event in his life. He was speaking to God in every situation, even a darker situation. That's why we have to reach the level of Malchus, the level of Moshiach, the level of the kingdom of Moshiach that we're going to live. The life when Moshiach is going to come. The life that we're going to live when Moshiach is going to be here. It's a life not necessarily of miracles that transcendental miracle, but the miracle that we are going to see, that everything is a miracle, that everything really has a purpose and is meaningful, and that will be the tremendous joy when you know that everything you went through, every pain, every suffering, every difficulties was there for your growth, to clean you, to make you grow, for something positive for you, for your life, for your Olam Haba, to earn rewards, to get closer to God. Then you'll be filled with joy, and that's the message of Hanukkah. One of the message of Hanukkah. May we all be able to work on Hakarat HaTov, on being grateful, thankful, and praise God as much as we can in every situation, for everything that happens, being able to see the good in everything. And Bezat Hashem, we'll be able to live a life of 8, a life where we live that spirituality transcends our physicality, and we'll be constantly in the hand of God, with full consciousness and full awareness. Chanukah Sameach.